Hello friends, so this is chapter 7 of class 6 geography and I welcome you all friends. So let's start. This is chapter our country India. India is a vast geographical expanse in the north. It is bounded by the lofty Himalayas, the Arabian Sea in the west, the Bay of Bengal in the east and Indian Ocean in the south was the shore of the Indian peninsula. India has an area of about 3.28 million square kilometer, or we can say that 32 lakhs 80,000 square kilometer. The north to south extent from Kashmir to Kanyakumari is about 3200 km and the east-west extent from Arunachal Pradesh to Kutch is about 2900 km. So north to south is greater than east to west, about 300. The lofty mountains, the Great Indian Desert, the northern plains, the uneven plateau surface, and the coast and island present a diversity of landforms. There is a great variety in the climate, vegetation, wildlife as well as in the language and culture. In this diversity, we find unity that is reflected in tradition that binds us as one nation. India has a population of more than 120 crore since the year 2011. It is the second most populous country after China in the world. So here is a fact that peninsula is a piece of land that is surrounded by the water on three sides. And this is another fact that largest country which stretch extensively from east to west do not have a single standard time for the whole country. The US and Canada have 6 and 7 time zones respectively, and Russia have 11 time zones. Location setting. India is located in the northern hemisphere. The Tropic of Cancer, 23 degree and 30 minutes north, passes almost halfway through the country. From south to north, mainland of India extends between 8 degree 4 minutes north and 37 degree 6 minutes north latitudes. From west to east, India extends between 68 degree 7 minutes east and 97 degree 27 east longitude. So latitudes are between 88 degree to 37 or and here 68 between 68 to 97 longitude. If we divide the world into eastern and western hemisphere, which hemisphere would India belongs to? India in northern hemisphere and in the eastern hemisphere. So in northeast India, due to great longitude extent of about 29 degree, longitude difference is about 29 degree. There could be a wide difference in local time of places located at two distinct parts of India. As such, the difference between these 2 points would be of about 2 hours, 1 hour 45 minutes drive. As you have learnt earlier, the local time change by 4 minutes for every 1 degree of longitude. Sun rises about 2 hours earlier in the east Arunachal Pradesh than in the west Gujarat. You have already read earlier why the local time of longitude of 82 degree and 30 minutes have been taken as the Indian standard time. This meridian or longitude is also termed as the Indian meridian in the standard meridian of India. India's naval. There are several countries that share land boundaries with India. These are Pakistan, Nepal, Bangladesh, China, Sri Lanka. And it is a geographical map. India is a vast country. For administrative purpose, India is divided into 28 states and 9 Indian union territories. 2 newly formed territories are, so one less state, that is Jammu Kashmir, is now not a state. Now it is divided into 2 union territories, that is Jammu Kashmir and Leh Ladakh. Telangana was the 29th state, but now it is 28th state in India. So it was Telangana was divided from the Andhra Pradesh. Delhi is the national capital. So the states are mainly formed on the basis of the language. Physical division. Before that, it is fact that alluvial deposits, these are very fine soils flowed by the river and deposited in the river basin. Very fine soil flowed by the river called as alluvial deposits. It is very helpful to grow variety of crops. It is very helpful for crops. Tributaries, a river or stream which contributes its water to main river by discharging it into main river from either side is called as tributaries. Physical divisions. India is marked by a diversity of physical features such as mountains, plateau, plains, coast and island. Standing as sentinel in north are the lofty snow-capped Himalaya. Himalaya means the abode of snow. The Himalayan mountains are divided into 3 main parallel ranges. The northmost is Great Himalaya or Himadri. The world highest peaks are located in this range. Middle Himalaya or the Himachal lies to the south of the Himadri. Middle is Himachal. Many of popular hill stations are situated here. Find out the names of 5 hill stations. The Shivalik is the southernmost range. Shivalik. There is fact that Ganga and the Brahmaputra form the world's largest delta, the Sundarban Delta. The delta is triangular in shape. It is an area of land formed at the mouth of the river. Where river enters the sea, that point is called as mouth of river. Northern Indian plains lie to the south of the Himalaya. They are generally level and flat. These are formed by the level deposit laid down by the rivers, the Indus or Sindhu, the Ganga, Brahmaputra and their tributaries. These river plains provide fertile land for cultivation. That is the reason for high concentration of population in these plains. In the western part of India lies the Great Indian Desert. It is a dry, hot and sandy stretch of land. It has very little vegetation. To the south of northern plains lies the peninsular plateau. It is triangular in shape. The relief is highly uneven. This is a region with numerous ranges and valleys. Aravalli Hills, one of the oldest range of the world, border it on the northwest side. The Vindhya and the Satpura are the important ranges. The river Narmada and Tapi flow these ranges. These are best flowing river that drain into the Arabian Sea. The Western Ghats or Sahyadris border the plateau in the west and the Eastern Ghats provide the eastern boundary. While the Western Ghats are almost continuous, the Eastern Ghats are broken and uneven. The plateau is rich in mineral like coal and iron ore. To the west of Western Ghats and the east of the Eastern Ghats is the lie coastal plains. The western coastal plains are very narrow. The eastern coastal plains are much broader. There are number of east flowing rivers. The river Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri drain into Bay of Bengal. These rivers have formed fertile deltas at their mouth. The Sundarban Delta is formed where the Ganga and Brahmaputra flow into the Bay of Bengal. Coral. Here is the fact that another fact. Corals are the coral islands. Corals are the skeletons of tiny Corals are the skeletons of the tiny marine animals called polyps. When the living polyps die, their skeletons are left. Other polyps grow on the top of the hard skeleton, which grow higher and higher, thus forming the coral island. this is for kids, this was some sketch for kids. Two groups of islands also form part of India. Lakshadweep Island are located in Arabian Sea, and Lakshadweep Island are located in Arabian Sea. These are coral islands located off the coast of Kerala. The Andaman and the Nicobar Island lie to the southeast of the Indian subcontinent. And to the southeast of the Indian mainland in the Bay of Bengal. Do you know this which group of islands were affected tsunami? These are the Andaman and Nicobar. So here are the MCQs. The southernmost Himalaya are known as the Shivaliks. Sahyadri is also known as Western Ghats, also known as the Sahyadri. The Pak strip lies between the India and Sri Lanka. The Indian island in the Arabian Sea are known as, in the Arabian Sea is the Lakshadweep Island. So this chapter, last question. The oldest mountain range in India is the Aravalli Hills. So friends, this chapter is over, and we will meet in the next chapter. That will be chapter 8. And friends, please do like, share and subscribe for all videos, and share with your friends. Thank you so much friends to watching.